Unlock another notch upon my resume. Now I'm getting rap money with the better, yeah.
Maybe I'm just like my pals. Maybe them birds will make it off the block, but
WC YouTube, the dynasty continues.
this is what it sounds like when doves fly. Maybe I'm just
Well,
like
howdy there, partner. It's the WC here to talk to you folks about how the NFC South is gonna be won. Yeah, baby. Whoo-wee. Anyway, yes, it's the WC back with another breakdown. This time we're talking about that NFC South. Let's start with the star players, man. And of course, I cannot talk about the star players without talking about Mr. Breeze. They call him Breeze down below in the bayou. Alright. Drew Brees has been one of the best quarterbacks in the leagues, bar none, hands all the way down to the ground. Alright. Can't be disputed. He's won a Super Bowl. He's definitely one of the NFL's elite. Definitely one of the NFL's elite. And then you go, to Atlanta, and Matt Ryan has solidified himself, as one of the top quarterbacks in the league. I'll get a little bit into Matt Ryan a little bit later into this video so people can understand. I just want to go with the star players. Going to Carolina, first overall pick for a couple years ago, Cam, the man Newton. All right, down there in South Carolina and everything. And then you go down all the way down south, not necessarily South Beach, but it's somewhere around the area. And the star player of that team is Revis. Got traded from the Jets, and he shut down corner when he's healthy, one of the best corners in the league when he's healthy. Revis Island goes to the Buccaneers. Let's see if he can come back from his injuries. Now, going to the best coaches. Now this is tricky. Mike Smith has been probably the best coach in this division for the last couple of years, and I don't think that Atlanta fans will argue with me. I think that Saints fans will say, okay, what about Sean Payton? Well, Sean Payton is a very good offensive-minded coach, but in other videos I've given this argument somewhat of that definitively saying that one coach is better than the other, but I'll just say push. I think that Mike Smith definitely gets the best out of his Atlanta Falcons, and I think that Sean Payton definitely gets a lot out of the Saints. I mean, really. And Greg Schiano and his name escapes me right now. I think it's Castillo and Castillo and Carolina. I think that they're trying to submit themselves down to the ground, put a foundation into the ground for their team and everything. So I'll give them a little bit more of a benefit of the doubt. I like both of those coaches. They're defensive minded coaches, but the class of this division when it comes to coaches is definitely up there with Sean Payton and Mike Smith. Now, with all that being said, let's talk about the team that nobody's going to see coming. You guys ready for this? The team that nobody's going to see coming, that can make a run for the division title, alright, in 2013 is the Bucs. Now, I debated with myself long and hard. I was going to go with the Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton's got to evolve into a top quarterback eventually. I mean, if he's a top overall pick, it's got to happen eventually, don't you guys think? But Josh Freeman, there's just something about Josh Freeman I really like. And Doug Martin came on last year, and he had a superb rookie campaign. And it's just one of those things where I just like the way the Buccaneers are trending. I think that they're trending forward, just like buying stock in the teams like I did the Bengals in a video that you guys had seen earlier. I'm just buying the Bucs right now. I think that they're slowly but surely, they might creep up on a couple people next year. They still got Vincent Jackson, so that offense has the capabilities of being explosive. I'm not saying that they will, but it's a slim margin between both teams. I think that if I said Carolina, I don't think that anybody would be would say, oh my goodness. Look, let's just say it like this: the NFC South should be definitely one of the most competitive divisions in football, along with the AFC North division. It should be very, very nip and tuck. And hey, I can't say that 3 of these teams will make the playoffs out of this division, but I can say 2. I can't say that much. Best team in the division, like I said, this division right here is classed off by the Atlanta Falcons. And I hate to say it like that because the Saints are right there. This and I hate to use phrases like neck and neck or two horse race, but if I picked Atlanta to win this division, I don't think that anybody would get mad. If I picked the Saints to win this division, I don't think that anybody would get mad at that. So the best team in this division by a hair, because they have a better defense, is the Atlanta Falcons. So I'll go with them as the best team, but I'll go with the Saints to win the division. How about that? And the team between those 2 teams that's more likely to get to the Super Bowl, between those 2 teams, I think I'm just going to have to go with Breeze and the boys, man. I mean, like Matt Ryan, like I said earlier in the video, Matt Ryan's has got this stigma about him that he just cannot win the big game. He's in the Tony Romo conversation. I talked about Andy Dalton being in that conversation, that dreaded conversation that you do not want to be in, of not being able to win the big one. Matt Schaub is another guy that you can put in that conversation. Matt Ryan and Atlanta Falcons, put up or shut up. All right, put up or shut up, because Carolina's coming, Tampa's coming, and they're coming hard. They're coming for your spot. So for all those Dirty Bird fans out there, hey, you guys got a short window. I know that you guys got Steven Jackson, but that window is closing. They're creeping in. Just like the season is creeping. It's a WC. I know y'all love the breakdowns, man. Drop a like. Yes, the season's back, baby. Football. You can hear it, man. You can hear it. Can you hear it? I know you can. I'll see y'all on the next video.